right, let's start up the live stream here. Good to see you, San Marino fanboy. Bear, good to see you. Eddie, good to see you. I call Bear. If you're here, I'll answer your question. So just type something in the chat so that I know that you're here. Today we're gonna do my favorite. We're gonna do a Germany playthrough, and we're gonna try to go as hard and as fast as we possibly can. We're gonna light this thing on fire tonight. I'm gonna pull out all the stops. We're gonna get a little exploity, not really, but yeah, and see how fast we can go. See what we can accomplish on tonight's live stream. So, Ico Bear, if you're there, tell me. I'll answer your question. Let's start setting up Germany here. All right. Now, it's debatable whether you can go Westby first. It makes the build a little more complex, but at the end of it, you do have a better Panzer division with higher soft attack. We're going to just do the guns first. And we're going to go for as many early gains as possible. Shift left click gives you all of the selected production on the territory that you left click. Let's get that one too. All right. Todd, good to see you, man. Then let's do that. Okay, the secret here is going to be, one, don't forget to shut off your tungsten trade. You don't need that. And then everything falls from 22 car carabiner production. That's the number that you're going to want there. 3 support equipment and 1 arty right off the bat. Then cancel all the other military production. You're going to put 2 factories into anti-air, and that should be the only anti-air that you need the rest of the game. And then we're going to bring back all the production that we lost. And I will be building the Heinkel 111. A lot of the times I don't even bother doing that. But we'll do it this time. I think the hardest thing to play around here is going to be the fact that Germany is not going to have a way of getting rubber. And you need rubber at first for your tank, or I'm sorry, your aircraft production. But then you need aluminum second. You'll run out of aluminum. Rocky Balboa, good to see you, man. The algorithm has you pegged, brother. I don't know much about the San Marino countryside, my friend. Hitler did not get to South America. He died in that trench covered in gasoline, I'm pretty damn sure. Not a big conspiracy theorist in terms of those South American Nazi things. I mean, there was a lot going on there for sure, but I don't think the big man made it out. Okay, so we're just going to finish off this production. We're not really going to worry about this too much. So let's delve into this a little bit. Basically, we're going to have problems. This is probably going to change when we get down here because we're going to have problems with the rubber. You saw me building refineries with the hopes and prayers that I'm able to get enough rubber production. And we're not going to build many Opal Blitzes because we're going to get a lot from France, knock on wood. And we should get a few tanks from France as well. That'll help out. I do want these Panzer IIs to be upgraded. Or, sorry, the Panzer Is that we have to be upgraded to Panzer IIs. If you'll notice, all your tank divisions have Panzer Is in them. And then to go the Westby, which you can go the Westby, you can convert from stockpile the Panzer Is into the Westby, and it is quite cheap. And you can do that pretty quickly. We're not going to go that route because this is more of an infantry build, and I think that I'm going to try to do the absolute, like, fastest possible build that we can do to where we just, like, rip through Europe as quickly as possible with the least amount of military weapons lost and the least amount of manpower lost. So that's what we're going through today. Just like a perfection La Resistance build. And hopefully I can deliver for you guys. The big elephant in the room is, do we do Intel agency? And yes, we're going to create an agency. If you watched my Russia builds and my USSR live stream, basically what made everything work against Germany was decrypting ciphers and then using that against Germany right off the bat. It worked great. I don't think we're going to need that against France. I think that it ensures victory against the UK, though. It's going to take us about a year to get those ciphers. So what we're going to do is hopefully I remember to do this on time. But we're going to decrypt against the UK. So we're going to skip all the other nations that we're going to run through here, and hopefully it lands perfectly on the UK. Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard. I saw that. Okay. Let's organize this Navy. So you guys wanted a Navy guide. I haven't delivered yet. But I've been thinking about that video and how I want to do it. And we'll just do a mini guide right here on how I set up Germany. Okay, so this is, where's the Panzer ships? That's pre-Dreadnought. So these are the old school battleships. They're going to go fairly slow. What we want to do here is take all the Königsberg class, Emden class, and the early destroyer hull, and then ship them over to Ostflot. And then you have 2 Panzer ships, 2 Leipzig classes, and then we're going to shuffle all of the new destroyers into this Navy. We're going to put Erich Raeder as the admiral, and then pull Osti into their own. Oh, did it just, it went into German Reichsflotilla 1. Boehm's going to be over them. And then Donitz over the subs. So then we just need to put our Navy to flow into those different flotillas. Now the old destroyers go with Ostifloat here. So there's a fast fleet and there's a slow fleet. And this is Deutschland class. That's one of those pocket battleships. Panzerschiff, pocket battleship. Admiral Graf Spee. So that's going to go into HOI4. And then this is an older style, so that's going to go into Osti. Schnarrenhorst. Yeah, one should be Schnarrenhorst, one should be Gneisenau. Should go into HOI4, and then everything else goes into HOI4. And the destroyers will go into HOI4. Okay. Make sure you're on 22 car carabiners. That's going to be critical. Rhineland first. Let's set up the army. Okay, Guderian's going to get the tanks. The one cool thing about Guderian is that he starts off with Panzer Expert, so I don't have to worry about my army composition because there's nothing else to upgrade into. So if I started with Panzer Leader, I'd be worried about getting upgraded into Panzer Expert, which means I'd want greater than 40% of the army composition to be Panzer divisions. I don't have to worry about that with Guderian. And we're going to go with a very simple but effective build here today. Okay, your best general, turn 1, Rommel, my man. We're going to put 8 infantry divisions, the good stuff, right here, because it's always hard to pierce into Danzig. Take that Schnell division, pop them into the fast army there, Guderian's breakthrough army. Everything in Königsberg area, you're going to need someone with better supply. And Kukler gives us decent supply and attack. The generals that I'm choosing are all good at everything, particularly attack. They're kind of all around good. They're not like overpowering defenders or anything like that. They're just good enough. Manstein. It's got to be some of your favorites. Witzleben, maybe one of the most underrated generals in Hearts of Iron 4. I'm not sure if many people play him, but he's excellent. And I'll tell you why. He has an infantry officer, and he gets the best trait, infantry expert, right away. Like he gets it so fast. If you play Germany, you need to have Witzleben be an infantry leader every single time. He is that worthwhile. You're going to have a real struggle upgrading Rommel and Manstein, but they're really good to start off with. Hey, Based, good to see you, man. I have been to Canada, I think to Vancouver area, just briefly. And I was so young, I don't really remember it. I think I'd like to go to every province in Canada. It's very intriguing, the wilderness and the people and just the countryside. I would love to go up there, all over the place. Wow, a lot of troubles in Belarus, huh? All over the world, I'm sure. Okay, so let's pop this into an overarching army. And our field marshal is going to be von Klug. Kluge. Sorry. The main reason is this. I don't care about the armor officer. That's not really going to be pertinent. Our armor general is already fully upgraded. The key is this sword right here. Offensive Doctrine. Organizational loss when moving, negative 30% with an attack +1. Crucial. Crucial. So when you move from province to province, that green bar does not go down as much, so that your troops are ready to fight on the move. Crucial. Look at the attack. 4. I don't care about defense. We're kicking butt and taking names tonight. We're not on the defense. We're going after people. Okay. That's the setup. And then it's going to get more intricate from there, but that's after we started spawning units. Okay. Cannot forget to do this. Put everything into the red and then put this to high equipment. What does it say here? High equipment priority. And then you're going to spawn your units on the western half of Germany so that they strategically deploy automatically into the different armies that you're going to have them go into. Add as many units as you can and only produce cavalry. Do exactly this. Don't deviate from this plan. Every time you can hit this button, hit this button. Every time you can hit this button to deploy, hit the button. You'll see what I do here in a moment. Okay, for the composition of the air wings, they're all going to be 100. And we actually do start off with an ace. So having 100 planes in the air wing optimizes the bonuses that you get from the ace. So that's why we're at 100. The rule of 200 is because it's easier to move the air wings around because all the airports are in multiples of 200. I'm sure you guys already know that, but to make the math good, we're going to need every air wing to be 100 and try to keep them at 100 so that the ace, the bonuses on that ace are better. What does Bubby Hartman have? Bubby Hartman obviously wasn't here in the beginning of the war, but he has max airspeed 8%, air attack 10%, agility 15%. Ace is assigned to a wing smaller than 100, so all effects are increased by 125 to compensate. And then if you go over 100, the effects start decreasing. Hey, Janner Pro, sorry if I mispronounce your name. Okay. Vaccine will be ready, I think, in a couple months. Obviously, I have no idea. But first you got to give it to the high priority people. People in hospitals, people that are high risk. So if you're not a high priority person, you're probably looking at next April to get it. And I think they'll start handing it out maybe in November, December. It's just going to take time. Who knows what they're going to find in the trials. But the ball's moving in the right direction. Oh, that's cool, San Marino. I didn't know you weren't a HOI4 player. I saw you on Terry's stream today, but I don't like to get too much into the chat there. Okay, what else are we setting up here? Sorry if I don't get to your chat as much. I really need to pay a lot of attention to this. This build is pretty intensive here. Okay, so we got everything here cleared out. We're not trading with anyone. We're building all military factories, cringe if you must. And then these guys all have a flotilla to go to. Excellent. We're recruiting these. We have a bit of a deficit here in some of our equipment. We'll handle that a little later. The AA gun has no template. I don't care. I don't care about the decisions, and I don't care about building outdated equipment. And the reason why you build outdated equipment, does anyone know? Does anyone know why we have this? There's a very good reason. If you don't know, that's fine. It's because we take this equipment and we use it for resistance suppression. It doesn't matter what type of gun that you have in the hands of your military that's suppressing resistance. It just matters that they have guns, so you can give them the Gewehr 98. Victor, good to see you, man. Supply more troops? Yes. But it's tricky because it is the occupied territories. True, we have no occupied territories, but it's basically the troops that you're not spawning. They're kind of hidden now behind the scenes. And I really like how Paradox did that, because then I don't have to sit there and micro occupation troops. I do max Berlin's infrastructure, but I do that with Reich's Autobahn. So we'll see how this goes here. Okay, I think I have everything set up. So let's move everyone into place here. Make sure to turn all these guys on. Don't want to forget that. Just trying to remember what all the steps are here. I practiced this a few times today. San Marino, did Terry finish his stream? The Ghost of Tsushima, is he done with the game now? Did he finish the game? Vihan, good to see you, man. Next Germany build I want to do is Tank Rush. I know you guys want that. I know you guys like the Tigers, the Panthers. I love it. Okay, let's see how this is. So this should be set up perfectly. Everything 100, except for the transport planes, because those don't really matter. Okay, now we're mostly going to stay on this screen. Got the Navy set up. Intel Agency is going to be spawning soon. Okay, so now we have to be really precise about our clicks here. Everything that I'm doing has to be done precisely. So now we're going to get into the Angelus Exploit, and I can never pronounce that word. People have sent me all different types of help with the word Anschluss, but basically it is the German occupation of Austria, or the German annexation of Austria. And immediately we're going to change all these guys into motorized infantry. And the reason why we're going to do that is because the motorized infantry give you the most strength. So you'll have more manpower in them. So we need to qualify. We need to go from Rhineland to Anschluss, and we need to make 500K to get to Anschluss, and we need to do it on time. So we have 80 days. We have 70 days in Rhineland, and we have 10 days before we can get a perfect Anschluss. Okay, this guy's going into here. Max out the units every single time. Very important. And then I just send these guys over to Königsberg area with Kukler. You want to land at 1 a.m. It does make a difference if you're able to land on 1 a.m. every time. It's kind of an exploit, but they've never fixed it. Yeah, the oil situation is going to be bad behind. Abwehr. Okay, we're going to form the cryptology department. I'm going to start building refineries next. Knowing that the rubber and refinery situation is going to be so bad. It's a good comment, Vihan. Excuse me. We're not going to keep all these motorized infantry. We're only spawning them, basically, because they're going to give us the manpower. We'll not utilize the divisions except against Poland. So we're going to have a spearhead. I don't know if you guys watch many of my videos, but we're going to have a armored spearhead, and then we're going to encircle the enemies with that spearhead, and it's going to conserve a lot of our efforts. Someone was telling me in the chat before the stream started that he was having problems building enough infantry equipment and tanks at the same time. And basically the trick there is try not to change your starting templates. He had an Italian situation, and don't use your tanks until you start the invasion of France. Jacob, good to see you, man. Mobile warfare for sure, Vihan. I'm not going to let the Soviets grind on me because we're going to get a huge encirclement on them. Okay, where are we here? I mean, we might let them grind a bit, but when you're encircling like 30 or 40 divisions, it doesn't really matter. We're going to take all the guns away from them and the manpower anyway. And sometimes, in a lot of the situations, it is better to let them grind against you. So I think it is a great strategy to work with. It's just not what I'm going to try to achieve today. And this is very much a thing where, you know, I might miss a step here and screw up the whole thing. So I'm going to try not to screw this up today. Okay, we're almost there. Getting closer. Marshall, good to see you, man. Nice chatting with you in the comment section of the videos. Cavalry divisions. For sure, Jacob. Vihan. Poland first is the deal. Poland first is everything. Poland first is life. So you can get war very quickly. We're only going to go down 4 focuses. So 280 days to get our war goal against Poland. And then it's only 28 days after that to get the war goal against the Low Countries. And France typically joins in anyways. So to do kind of the exploit that I did with USSR and getting Poland, Romania, and Turkey all at the same time, that was 350 days plus 70. That was like 400 in 50 some odd days until war. This is only going to be 280 if I did my math right. Yep, 280. Okay, so that's good. Keep pushing that button. Favorite Midwest state? You know what? I really can't say, man. I don't want to choose sides, San Marino. I've been to Illinois, and that's the only, and Colorado. I liked them both. I don't know. I don't think that the AI cheats. You know, I really can't speak to what you're talking about with organization. Can you play with Finland to win the Winter War? I'm sure I could. Fall over? I think that's Korean lettering. I don't understand. Sorry, man. Oh, hey, how's it going, fall over? Todd, thanks for checking my math there. Holy fish, this strategy is interesting. California, fall over. Wait a second. Is Colorado a Midwest state? I was on the eastern half of the Rockies. I've been to Illinois twice, Chicago area, and Colorado once. And both of them were like, wow, there's a lot to this world that you don't know. I mean, you go to Colorado, the Rockies are amazing. You go to Chicago, the buildings and the Great Lakes are amazing. Okay, we can get an operative. I kind of like the kissy face people. Boost ideology, enemy operator. She's got a negative. I don't know why it's in red. That always means bad. Oh, Otto Scorzese. You know we're going to go for Scorzani. You know that's happening. Okay. Intel network against England. We're just going to skip. Let me think about that. Intel networks buff battle plans. We really are not going to have that great of a battle plan against France, and then we're going to go immediately. Okay, let's keep him over in England. Let's just skip. We're just going to go to England. I am pretty confident that we're going to get the win against France without many hiccups. Radio interception group, and then we can start our ciphers right there. 960 days is going to go way down. God, this is so fun. I love playing as Germany. This is my deal, guys. This is my jam. I'm not sure, Marshall. You'd have to show me a screenshot or something. Intel networks are only good on major nations. I agree. Yeah, we can get in there. We're going to get in there. Paradox community member asks about no answers. Why don't you put it on my Discord, Marshall? Like, put up screenshots, join the Discord if you're not already joined, and then we'll talk about it there. Think about Superman's helicopter. Superman's helicopter. That's a good one to think about, dude. that in case he had, like, guests? In case he couldn't hold enough people? He'd, like, fly people around? How close are we to Rhineland? Okay, we almost got Rhineland. Sorry, chat, I gotta pay attention here. Okay, here we go, here we go. Just keep on doing this method. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Everything that I'm doing here is essential. Okay, we got Rhineland. Take your infantry division, your motorized division. It used to say SS division. And I'm not sure. I think that was inaccurate. I think the first motorized divisions were Gross Deutschland, and I'm not sure that was an SS division. But they did have SS divisions in the Battle of France. I'm not sure about Poland, what was happening there. Okay, you're going to take this and you're going to add a motorized infantry with the 5 Army XP that you got from Rhineland. That will increase your, let's see here. Army in the field manpower. We're already at 449. And you need that to start increasing because we only have 10 days here to get to Angelus. I want a perfect one. And then the next thing that we're going to do, and I know you guys, what you guys want to do is you want to go for Martin Bormann. But we're not going to go for Martin Bormann. You can't do your war economy or total mobilization. But you can do free trade. Free trade first is the best thing in the game. Hands down. Okay, those divisions are unassigned. Are we doing something with our intel network? Okay, we're boosting our cryptology department. I'm just doing double checks here. I don't want anything to go wrong here for you guys. We got to make this perfect for you guys. The SS divisions in the Battle of France were said to be second rate from first-hand accounts that I've read. Okay. Let's keep up with this. But that was only one battle. Okay. That boy's going to pop out. What's our manpower? 458. It's starting to get up there. Starting to get better. And then the manpower is probably going to increase faster than we can spawn any other divisions. See if we can do this. Let's see how we're doing here. Well, we might not get the perfect Angelus. We have one more day. I was able to do this perfectly today. I'm not sure what happened here. Almost. Maybe world tension spiked or something. My war support went down for some reason. I'm not sure. Because that's how quick the manpower gets into the armies. So we might be a few days off what I was able to achieve today, but that's okay. So we're 2 days off. There we go. We got it. Okay. March 24th is the quickest. I think I got March 23rd or 22nd today. But that's still quick. We're only 2 days behind. So we're 2 days off, and it saved 10 days of our progress there. Okay. Now, let's give 3 of these divisions. Let's give them a couple more. Good old Rommel. The rest are going to go to von Manstein. And then we're going to produce 43 of these divisions. And then we're going to do 3 mountain divisions. Let's get this down to 43. We're done spawning these as fast as we can. So we can take a bit of a breath right now. And then we only need 3 of the Gerberg's brigade. And some interesting things are going to happen here when we annex Austria. We don't care about this. Don't change your production 1 iota. That only affects the naval production. I really could care less. All we care about is the army production. Okay, we don't care about a template. That's fine. We're missing naval bombers. Okay, no big deal there. Good thing about von Klug, we can go organization first. You don't care about division recovery rate as much because he has negative 30% organizational loss when moving. The recovery rate, I believe, is how quickly the green bar increases. But if you're conserving the amount of green bar that you have in the first place, you don't have to worry about recovery rate as much. I hope that made sense. Guderian needs his Panzer expert. And let's take a look at chat over here. Beach Dudeka, the plan is to just go as fast as we can, do kind of a speed run, and see how quickly and efficiently, see I said efficient, efficiently we can conquer Europe. I don't know why, but people like to message me that in the title of my name is efficient in strategy or something, and I don't know, like I don't know where they're going, like I'm not efficient or something, I don't know. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Well, that's a good one. Now that Dr. Disrespect is on YouTube, I would have to say that it's Mr. Terry, with a close second with Dr. Disrespect and PewDiePie, because PewDiePie is actually, I've been watching his live stream, but the most that I've been watching is Mr. Terry's live streams. And if you want to see good play and get good tactics in terms of Fall Guys? Dude, you need to watch Mr. Terry's streams. I was like, wow, this guy is good. And he actually wins a couple of times on one of his live streams. I think I watched, like, he's got 6 wins on Fall Guys, and he's got 2 on his latest live stream, I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool, Marshall. Early invasion of Poland and the lowlands. I'd say favorite is based on topic. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that makes sense. I don't know how to say his name. PewDiePie? I don't know. It's a ridiculous name. But I think that's the point of it. Okay. It's good to see Dr. Disrespect again back. And I'm glad that he's on the same platform that I'm on. It almost feels like it's like there's this huge, I don't know, other streamer that's on the platform that it would help the platform out. And his streams are, I don't know, I like YouTube, so I'm glad that he's on the same platform as me. Okay, so we got Angelus, and now we're just cruising. That's right, these guys have to come out. Okay, we got the interception group. And these guys don't have to come out with full equipment, so we'll just spawn them out as fast as possible. Guderian's going to get a full complement of cavalry. So we're going to get the full training on these guys down here. And I think all you need is 3. And then the cavalry just need to be kind of roadblocks. They're like speed bumps for the opposition. So they don't need training. And I don't really want them to get a lot of equipment so that we can spread the equipment around, if that makes any sense. We only have part of our army kind of operational, if that makes any sense. Fully operational. The rest are just speed bumps. Because we don't need all of our army operational. We only need a fraction of them operational. And they're going to be doing the heavy lifting. Everyone else just stands in front of the enemy. Okay, so we got that. We're going to go government cipher school. Okay, Guderian's got 3 more cav coming to him. Okay, so to meet the requirements of Danziger War, we're going to need to make all these guys motorized. And don't put anyone else with Kukler. 17 is my magic number because you could have low supply in this area, and that's really hard to get. Manstein is going to do Fortress Buster. Just to go up against the Maginot, maybe a little better. And you can give Rommel and Manstein Guerrilla Fighter because they don't really upgrade past that. It's really hard to get another trade on them. We got standard everything. The only thing that I've upgraded with my template is basically 1 more motorized regiment in here to get our manpower high, as high as we can, so that we qualify for Danziger War and Angelus. The tricky thing about this build is that, okay, we're going to go reassert Eastern Claims. It's not entirely obvious why it's good to have these weak soldiers on the line. The reason for it is we have pretty strong soldiers right here, and we have strong soldiers with our spearhead. The reason is we're going to go in back of the Polish troops. If the whole line was to just collapse the Polish line, then I wouldn't be able to get the encirclements that I'm going to show you how to do. So, very important. So now we're going to cut out all the fat in this build. The next thing you're going to do is go straight for Heinz Guderian because he's going to give us some army XP gain. We're not going to do anything over here. Everything is going to be purposed to buff the army. And then we got these divisions, and then the weird thing is now these divisions spawn with engineer companies, which is fine. I would rather them not have engineer companies, to be honest with you. Okay, so this guy's going to go... This Schnell division, let's just change into... an infantry division, we'll say. Oh, he actually has equipment. No, never mind. We want to harvest that equipment. Okay, this division can be changed to there and go to Manstein. So what we can do, since we're so low on support equipment, is we can basically take this out of here. I'm trying to think. Let's duplicate this and let's make our AT division to make sure that we have that, because that's more important at this point in the game. And then this is going to go to that. Okay, so that's down here. And then all these Austrian troops are going to go with Kukler. I'm sorry, Witzelbin. Kukler's going to stay at 17. Okay, let's keep on spawning units. And then occupied territories, you don't have to worry about resistance in Austria. They came over to Germany's side willingly. Guys, I don't know about you guys, but it is hot. I am so hot right now. The question of Yugoslavia, we're going to put the squeeze on them because it's going to give us a free war goal. We're going to be able to go up against Yugoslavia without wasting any political power. I love that. Things like that are what this channel is all about. Okay, and we're going to keep on upgrading these guys and giving them to von Munstein. Let me just double check this. I don't care about that. We don't have to cancel the MIFO bills. They'll cancel on their own. Let's see what our manpower's up to. 760? Okay. Yo, Credfield, what's up, man? My dude, this is 300 days to basically take out Poland, Low Countries, and France. 300. This is where it's at, my friend. I think in my mind, the major debate for me, so we're going Rhineland, Angelus, reassert in eastern claims in Danzig or war. The main thing is, do I want to stop and do army innovations? And we got away with only 3 days late, like 3 days delayed on Angelus. So now that I know we can do that, I don't think you go army innovations. I think we go Danzig or war. And then you're going to go around Maginot, and then you're going to start war with France to make sure that they come into it. Because every time I click this, France comes into it. And then sometimes when I don't click war with the France, I don't start justifying against them, they don't come into the war, which is super annoying. And then you go army innovations. Yeah. Then we can talk about what we do from there. Where's this stream from? AC, good to see you, man. Welton, good to see you. Did I miss someone else up here? This stream is from Cali, California. Favorite president. Lincoln? Because he really had to deal with a lot of effed up stuff. I mean, FDR kind of did, but the war that FDR was dealing with was over here. It wasn't, you know, in the U.S. Kind of easier from that aspect. Yeah, I have a lot of European viewers, and thank you guys. I know it's morning over there. This is a really awkward time to stream for me. Most of my viewers are from the U.S., but I do have a lot of European viewers. And I guess it's kind of good for them, the ones that get up early in the morning. I didn't say FDR. FDR second. Coastal, but I don't live by the... I live like a couple miles inland from the beach. Grinding some knowledge. Well, you came to the right place, my friend. Favorite state besides California? You're going to make me think too much. And the South American one? Oh, man. So I haven't been anywhere in South America, so I cannot comment. But Credfield's looking for Uruguay. And then San Marino's looking for Illinois. But I really don't know what my next favorite state is. I'm sorry, man. Vihan, JFK, and Reagan. All right, all right. Okay. Let's get back into this game here. So Rommel has an upgrade for a field marshal. That's what that was. Okay, where are we? Reassert Eastern claims. Spy agency is doing its thing. Let's see how good this spy network is. 42%. All right. Be nice to get another spy. Got 88 political power. And we're going to keep going here. We're not going to do anything with our Navy with this war against Poland. We're going to do 0. This is also wrong. We want to do Schnell divisions. And then let me just double check that we don't have any of those. Wait, the cavalry brigade has equipment here. The Schnell division doesn't. Let's make sure that all these guys are the right division template. Oh boy. That would have been a big mistake. I'm going to let these guys stay what they are. The rest go to Schnell, and then we're going to harvest all that extra juicy equipment. Terry, I was like, dude, chat's blowing up. What the heck happened? What up, nerds? Terry, I was singing your praises, man. Your Fall Guys, you got... Dude, I haven't watched like 3 hours of anything ever, but I watched 3 hours today of like Mr. Terry playing Fall Guys. It was the best, dude. You guys got to check it out. I think he had 3 1.5-hour streams. I don't know. I watched most of each of them. I was just like, dude, this guy is good. He'd be good at strategy games if he had the patience for it. Everyone is down. Shut up and take notes. We're taking a test on this afterwards. Dude, Terry, do you have school tomorrow, man? You're working tomorrow, right? It's the first day, right? It is in my area. That's why I say that. Okay, let's pop these guys out real quick. Okay, those guys are tuning up down there. Okay, we got this cipher. Now we're going to stop because we got our second agent. We don't need anything else in terms of the spy agency. We're good there. Let's see what our production's doing here. Okay, so we're behind on our production. That's fine. Just looking at everything up there. That looks good. This should only be like -5%. Perfect, perfect. See, manpower's up to 856. We need 950 for Danziger War. So we'll get there pretty quick. Shouldn't be an issue. We don't care about the United Kingdom, Dutch trade, whatever war, because the United Kingdom's going to be no more. And they should be done in 1937, if I have my way. Okay, Spanish Civil War kicked off. Let's see where we are at. Okay, I think we're going to be good. Okay, Munstein needs one of these guys, and then... Six. Perfect. So 6 will go over here. And these guys will go to Rommel. And then these guys will be fully trained. Okay. So almost down to Danziger War. And if you guys are just joining, we're going Rhineland, Angelus, reassert Eastern claims down to Danziger War. This is a speed run rush. Let me catch up with chat. It is blowing up in here. Jesus. Did you finish Ghost of Tsushima today? Pillbox. Good to see you, man. We're doing the speed run, man. Heart Fall Guys, you know it. Okay, no kids yet. All right. That's cool, Terry. Kriegsmarine are not the problem. De Kaiser Wilhelm I. Lemmy, good to see you, man. Yes, you can promote whatever you want, Terry. You have a Kaiser Wilhelm t-shirt? There's actually, I have a video, he's in this game, but it's his death. I think that Hitler actually executes him, and it happens if you play. So, okay, so do you guys know that the Kaiser was in exile in the Netherlands after World War I? And then, anyway, if you play as the Netherlands, there's a event that comes up where Kaiser Wilhelm basically is executed by Hitler. But he was kept around, and I believe he died during World War II, but after Germany conquered the Netherlands. And he was guarded. He died in like 42, I believe, in real life. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% on that, but he died in the middle of the war. And the thing is, like, I'm wondering if Hitler didn't just execute him on the DL, which Hitler had been known to doing. He is a nasty, nasty guy. Oh, just doing, yeah. Dude, you have fun on that game, man. Ghost of Tsushima, you're having a real good time. You could tell. The plan for Sea Lion, well, you just gotta wait, Vihan. Oh, nice. Click on the link. Dresden. Oh, it was 19. I don't know if it was 41 or 42. I think it was one of those. It's just weird to think that he was still around. I had no idea until I played this game. Wilhelm and Franz Joseph. Franz Joseph was the crown prince. Was he still? He was definitely still around, right? I mean, but you got to think Hitler didn't want those guys in the news or in the forefront of any conversation. Because, you know, that takes away from his political power. 1941 of a brain hemorrhage. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Pillbox. So I think that the theory is that Boris of Bulgaria was poisoned by Hitler because he had a heart attack right after he met with Hitler. Like, he got on the plane and, like, died on the plane back to Bulgaria. That's not true. San Marino. Credfield's a moderator too. San Marino, do you want the mod title? I don't know if I can give out another moderator. Okay, let's get through this. Let's get into the good stuff here. We're just burning off reassert Eastern claims, which is Germany occupying Memel. Okay, we're able to get that second operative. We'll go for the infiltrator. And luckily my first operative hasn't been caught yet. And then it's better to spread these guys out. So we'll get one guy north, one guy south. Their intel network grows a little bit more. Yeah, I checked it. I just think that this is a little quicker. Like, I like to do the speed runs, because this is 300 days. Wait. It's 300 days to basically get war goals against Poland and the Low Countries and France. We know how this will end. He went to the Soviet embassy. Oh. I don't use the agents in the early target countries because we're just going to run through them anyways. I want to make sure that we get max everything against at least one major power. So we just go to the UK and we're decrypting ciphers against the UK as well. 270 days, we might not even get there. This is going to be so quick. Knock on wood. See, that guy's not set up. The details. Let's make sure they get max efficiency there. Okay, now everyone needs to be turned on to aggressive battle plans. If you're going to do this offensive build with mobile warfare like I like to play, then you need to go on aggressive. Okay, I always like to look at Lithuania, and we got 2 civs. That's incredibly lucky. And then the other thing we need to do is to make sure that we do martial law, because for some reason even though they folded to us, there's resistance in that area. I don't get that. Whatever. Rudolf Hess was the most surprising person. Not enough manpower equipment, we know that. We claim Mamel. And then... Okay, so we went for radio, and we went for the first level of guns. We're not doing anything with tanks, and we're waiting till we get Army a buff for this, basically. Let's do Interwar Artillery next. Our main battle division has artillery in it. Okay, these guys need to come out in time. Okay, almost to the good stuff here. Okay. Next, we're going to get Ferdinand Schneider, possibly the best military staff member that you can get. And I know what you're thinking. You guys are looking over here towards Rommel. Actually, we have more infantry divisions than any other type of division, because I'm going to change these motorized divisions soon enough. So actually, I think this is probably Ferdinand Schneider is the best military staff member in the German military staff, hands down. So you want to make sure that you have him before you go into Poland, and everything's going to work real well. I don't change the motorized divisions into infantry divisions because I don't want them to function very well. I want to pierce the line and basically draw encirclements with the tanks that I have. Oh no, you're breaking my heart, dude. I'm a Rommel fanboy. I'm about... Yeah, I think I liked Manstein when I started playing this game, but now I'm definitely a Rommel fan. I'm not a Guderian fanboy, that's for sure. Tim, good to see you. Just seen a German strategy when you attack Portugal and Sweden very early to secure supply lines. Okay. Dude, why are you hating on Rommel, man? Didn't he plot to kill Hitler? Was that not the deal? You don't think he was in the plot? I think he was in the plot. he had a plan. He was trying to talk Hitler into changing up his plans, basically. By 43, he was not a fan of Hitler. He definitely was a Hitler fanboy to start off the war, though. So I guess you could definitely blame him for that. Credfield's a von Manstein fanboy. I like von Manstein for the von Manstein plan, the Manstein plan, which I forget what they renamed it to. What I like about Rommel, I like to think about how that crazy man was running around with a squad of tanks and he's a general of an army. I like to think about how he was going behind enemy lines with his personal transport in North Africa. I like how he was going around with 488s, that he was basically directing fire on the battlefield in North Africa. That's a crazy man. Rommel was a Nazi, unfortunately. But the conflict is part of why I like him. Is that he's a flawed person, obviously, but I think in the end he came around to it, and he obviously was executed. Um, the Nazis executed him, so in that way he's a little bit of a martyr. Before the war, Mr. H gave military personnel power and importance. The Ghost Division, for sure. So what Rommel was supposed to do, I don't know if you guys know this, is he was supposed to be the head of a mountain division over here. Did I get my mountain divisions out? Oh my god, you guys got me talking. It's okay. We're okay. Okay, they're coming across. He was supposed to be the head of a mountain division, but then switched to be the head of a panzer division. And he was an observer during the Polish War. He was not actually involved in that conflict. And you have to remember that there was the phony war and everything like that. So we're in October, which is when they attacked. I think it might have actually been October 11th. You guys can correct me. It was sometime in October that they attacked Poland, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was later October. But then they didn't attack into France. Remember, they attacked up here first before they even attacked France. And it was sometime in like May or April that they attacked the Low Countries. And they attacked 1 month earlier in April in Norway. So Rommel had a few months there, I guess, to take command of his army. Marshall, he's not complicated? Yeah, maybe trusting the sources is why he's so complicated to us in hindsight, you know? He did rush without orders, but that is... God, I'm going to butcher this. It's part of Alf... I'm not even going to say... I can't even say the word. But it's part of the German military order of battle that a commander on the battlefield is able to take initiative. And that predates... I think that dates back to, like, maybe before World War I. I'm not sure. Von Falkenhayn may have come up with that strategy. I'm not sure, but it was a part of the German military doctrine. Well, I guess if you look at him as a gentleman and a straightforward person, that's one way to think about him. I just think the whole political aspects are a little muddled. He was an officer in the German army. He was bound to act in a certain way. But he was definitely more political than the German High Command liked. So I don't think that he was well liked by the German High Command. And the German High Command was, part of their doctrine was to stay apolitical. He definitely was politically connected. Does he have that trait? That is interesting. Because he definitely was politically connected. Media personality, reckless, army officer. He doesn't have that trait. He should have that trait. Tim. Yeah, that's an excellent comment there. You could look at him that way. Yeah, for sure. Guderian and Rommel hated each other. Quite very possible. I haven't read anything or heard anything on the subject until you just said that. Okay, here we go. Right here is everything. Remember, we're on the aggressive tactics. I'm a little delayed getting my mountain divisions over there, but it should be okay. We're okay. First mistake, declare war. There we go. And let's check out what's going on with these battle plans. We have the initiative with Guderian, and we just have a simple attack, and they're doing an ambush. Yikes. Okay, that's not good. So that's going to have to change up before we make the breakthrough. Let's see if we have air superiority. Planes are taking a little while to get in there for some reason. Okay, here we go. Now we have a shock. Defender tactic damage negative 25%. Okay, so we do have a bonus there. Okay, airplanes just turned on. I'm not sure why that delays a little bit. Yeah, Guderian, I mean, obviously there were no Panzer divisions before this all happened, so really they morphed into being Panzer commanders, but Rommel was a mountain fighter in World War I. Okay. Give me the overrun, baby. Come on. What do we got next? Oh, man. Crappy tactic. They're losing all their equipment. That's crazy. Okay, and then typically you want to stop them from doing that. Notice I'm going very slow and careful with this. I just want to take all these guys out of orders. Just move them straight through. There we go. No idea where that other guy went. There should be a cavalry division somewhere over here. Oops, I don't know why Rommel has a mountain division. Oh well, he's got a mountain division. Interesting. Come on, boys, come on. This is not good. So this is where shift left click is going to be your friend. Come on, boys. Cross the damn river. Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay, so that was weird. That typically doesn't happen to me. these guys moving. And then we'll see if Warsaw is actually open for business here. It looks like it is. Awesome. Okay, so we'll just let him go for Warsaw. And then we're going to move in 3 directions. Move around the cities. And we're going to go for Brest-Litovsk. Let's move him to Radom. And then straight through Low. And then he's going to backdoor Krakow. Notice that we're not doing anything with the navies. That's by design. We don't want to waste oil. Okay, we finally have radio. And the next play here is MP. Don't forget your MPs. You're going to need those when we occupy Europe. Did someone get past me here? Okay, so he's just going to need to sit there. Let's move all the air up. Let's move them all up. And then we're going to get Krakow real quick here. There we go. Let's complete the encirclement here. Make sure that they go back to Krakow. Oh, got an overrun. Okay, Tour de Poland. Oh, we already have Danzig. Okay, so they might fall very quickly here. The star should have gone to... Okay, it's in Poznan. We can do that. Okay, so we need to get into Poznan. Let's get Rommel pointed in the right direction. We just kind of need to roll these lines up a little bit. And then I have no idea. Let's have his division. We just want to encircle right here and not actually have them surrender. What the heck, dude? Just walk in there. War's over. He's going into there. Let's get into Grodno, because that's the other area that the capital can move to. Okay. Nope. Attack. They're making me work for it. Just move across there. Let's do that. Boys. There we go. Definitely have had this go faster before. Their stability must be high for some reason. It's not high, it's only 34%. Jeez. Let's go ahead and put them into martial law. Oh, it looks like we don't need to occupy Lithuania anymore for whatever reason. Come on, boys, come on. Just as we get around Maginot, so we'll just take all states. Only 9,000 equipment. That's not very good. I'm used to getting something like 20. So that definitely has a lot of room for improvement there. Okay, when we set this up, make sure not to drag him across the river. That's going to slow your advance through the Ardennes. And that's how they historically set up as well. So Maas River, I don't know what river that is. This should be the Rhine. Okay, von Manstein is going to be on Maginot. And then we're going to have Witzelben on this side of the Maginot. Just making sure that's connected properly. Rommel's going to stay in Belgium, where he was historically. And then Kukler is going to be my man over here in the Netherlands. All right. Now, we need to take all these divisions except for this one. Oh, it does say SS there. The SS Verfungungstruppe. God, I just butchered that one, I'm sure. Okay, these guys... Let's actually change them into vanilla divisions. Okay, so we're going to set up a different infantry division here. We're basically going to remove this from this division and then just give them the gun symbol. And then these guys should be on elite because we're quite behind on our support equipment. So let's take all those motorized divisions, except of course the one in our armored spearhead, and let's go ahead and change them to the division we just created without support equipment. And then we'll go through and give each of these divisions 4 AA. Let's see how much. 137, and there's going to be 30. God, is that going to be... I'm able to make 10. It should be like 4 apiece. So we'll go 1. He'll get 2 of these anti-tank divisions, but we're really using anti-air as our anti-tank. And that was obviously done historically as well. Sorry, Chad, I'll get over to you in a second. I see that you're blowing up over there. Probably a little behind on the anti-tank, to be honest with you. Why does Guderian have... What the heck happened here? Let's change this up. I don't know what happened here. Let's give Geberk's division to him. Change this to Schnell. Give that over to Guderian, and then we really don't need these guys. Give them to, like, Rommel. Change this over to Schnell. Okay, what is going on over here in chat? What are we doing here, guys? Select a national focus. War with France. Chat is going crazy. It's blowing up. Stelios, good to see you, man. Oh no, Stelios. Sorry to hear that, man. No, you don't have to stop. Chat all you like, dude. Stelios, I hope your brother's doing okay. Is your brother? Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the gameplay here. You guys chat about World War II all you want, man. That's what this is for. This is what we're all about. Okay, I'm just going to do my thing. This isn't a chat heavy stream because I'm so focused on what's going on over here. Oh, wow, we got another ace. That's awesome. Okay, so I just need these guys to be in the region. Let's get them over here. And then let's get the longer range bombers over here. One, two, three, four. Let's keep these guys together so that they have air cover with the fighters. Okay, these guys can go into here. You have a question for the game? Super Blitzkrieg in 36 for sure, man. What's the fastest way to gain aces? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know that answer, but you can get Fighter Ace Initiative, which helps. But I heard that there used to be an exploit where you could do like one. Oh, God, I saw Dustin do it. It was like, he didn't come up with the exploit. He says that on his video, but anyway, he demonstrates it. I think they probably fixed it, but you do like fighter wings of one fighter apiece, and that somehow maths out to get you more of a chance of getting fighter aces. Okay, so these guys all need to be strategically redeploying, which they are doing, and as soon as they're lined up, we're just going to attack. I was not happy with the Poland campaign there. That was not fast. It wasn't as fast as I would have liked. And they only had 30% stability, but it made me get, I think we got Danzig too early. So you always need to get the capital 3 times for whatever reason in this game. Unless you're going up against France, which only has like 12% stability. But anyway, I got Danzig too early. We got Warsaw. And then we just got some of the capitals. So the capital went from Warsaw to to Poznan to Patok, however you pronounce that. I'm not sure. But anyway. So we have the war goals. Everyone's lining up. The battle plans, this is why I don't have any spies over here. Because the battle plans don't even matter. Okay, let's make sure that I've got enough anti-air. Holy mackerel. Okay, these guys aren't going to go up against tanks. Get rid of the tank division. The anti-tank divisions. I don't think Rommel's going to go up against tanks either. Let's switch them back. And we're suffering on equipment just a bit. Guderian doesn't have anything. Okay, let's change 2 of these back. And the point here, guys, is that we can custom tailor basically what we have in our stockpile to what we have in the field if we just make these one-offs. And here's my anti-tank. You're using anti-air that you have turn 1 in the game, right? As Germany. And all I did was change, I just made a one-off of the division that we got from Austria. And again, I made a one-off of the Austrian division to suit the needs that I have here. I don't know where we got this template from. Do we get this from Austria too? Not sure what that is. Thomas, good to see you, man. The cav is only in the armored spearhead, and they are effectively speed bumps. So the cavalry should not be attacking at all. They are purposefully weak, and they are just going to follow the tanks. Because they have the increased speed of 4 kilometers an hour, is that right? I thought that's foot infantry. As for they have 6. They have 6. I guess in certain situations they don't. Okay. Almost lined up. Okay, we're lined up. Let's do this. We are not declared against France yet. France knows that we are declaring against them. Navy's not going to do anything yet. Air Force is lined up and ready to go. Let's make sure these guys have the right orders. I want to do this right for you guys, so let's move like this guy over. And everyone has that. Did anyone upgrade? If we're lucky, Kukler or Witzelbin upgrades. They did not. They'll probably upgrade this battle. Okay. First thing that we want to do is declare war against Luxembourg, which they didn't do in World War II. They just went in. Again, reminder, we're on aggressive, right? Okay, we're going to slam into Luxembourg before we declare war on anyone else because we don't want the Belgians to react. It looks... Let's just move these guys in here. It looks like Luxembourg doesn't have a division. Okay, let's pause at this point. I'm not going to give them a direction to even head. They just need to follow the tanks. That's all they need to do. Now let's take these guys out of the battle plan so that I can move them around and not have to worry about them like restructuring what the orders are. It's better if you can get all these guys up to the line of battle. If you see these guys moving across like that, we need to go. We just need to go. So I'll give him like another second. Okay, we got another tank division in there. We'll declare war. And now we're going to declare war against everyone that we can. We can invite Italy. We're not going to invite Italy. We're going to try to do this without Italy. This is looking like a pretty good gap in the line. This is not, there was a phony war and everything like that. The French had men up here in Belgium. And so did the English Expeditionary Force was over. So this is not historical. And I'm just going to focus here, guys. Oh, wow, they have 800 as their airport? That's insane. Everyone's going to move over. That's crazy. There's an 800 airport in Luxembourg. This is my lucky day. That's crazy. So how many guys are these? 400? Let's move these guys over. Okay, breakthrough at Sedan. Here we go. That's right. France hasn't joined yet. We're just waiting for everyone to follow us. Everyone goes on the battle plans. Manstein is going to do... What are you doing, Manstein? No. Stay on your side of the river, Manstein. Oh, I see. We can't do that. Okay. That's okay. We'll fix that. You guys stop shuffling. Start attacking. Siege artillery. Okay. We'll see how this plays out. Whoa. Okay, France didn't come in. Let's get this guy going towards Brussels. And we'll let them fan out as they see fit. France isn't going to join? What are you doing, France? Join the damn war. Okay, this... Okay, we're going to leave 2 guys here. No, don't go through no more. Come down here. And then go take your friend with you. Oh. Look at these planes. Okay. France, join, goddammit. This is crazy. You guys stay over there. Everything's fine here, nothing to see. You're not going to join? 60% stability. Jesus. France is actually smart this game? I guess so. Let's try to be smarter. Let's move our guys up through here. I usually like to encapsulate the Maginot line, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so we're going to have to move ahead. And we are justifying our war goal with France, but that's going to take quite a while. Okay, all these guys are coming in, but France isn't coming in. I don't think they're going to come in. Backdoor Amsterdam. Okay, and these guys are fanning out. I want to keep Manstein right there. And this is actually not a bad situation. It'll be fine. This just really throws a monkey wrench into my whole speed run that I wanted to do. I'm going to Liège. This guy's cutting us off. It should go to Eindhoven next. Oh, these guys lost their battle plan. That's why everyone's moving around. Attacking. Ghost Division. That's taking a while. There must be a lot of dikes to move across. Come on, boys. Come on. daylight in front of you. You should just be attacking. So we can get over here for free. Nice. God, I can already tell what's going to happen. France is going to come in and just backdoor us here. Okay. Let's do something like that, just in case France comes in suddenly. This situation has happened to me before, and it's quite tricky. Okay, Netherlands capitulated. Let's get into Liège. I don't know why Brussels isn't the capital anymore. Brussels is the capital, right? Like, what the heck's going on here? Let's see our stockpile of equipment here. We're positive 2 tanks, but negative 26 motorized, so let's change that up a little bit. Let's max out the number of refineries that we're going to build here. Okay, what's going on over here? Are you guys still arguing about World War II? Oh, we're talking about modern politics. I think we talked about the Russian vaccine last time we were on too. I don't know. It seems a little quick. Are you Russian, Marshall? I didn't know that. If you are. Okay. Get in there. Kind of screwing up my speed run right here. Guys go through there, and then we're gonna need to change up the occupied territories. Everyone needs to go martial law right off the bat, and you're gonna have a lot of problems in the Low Countries, Netherlands and Belgium. Okay, our next breakthrough is gonna be right here. So Rommel's going to turn towards Paris, and we just need to get this square here, and then we'll move through somehow. We'll see what the best way to go is. Okay, Manstein is going to stay in between these 2 rivers. We will have Rommel take the coast. And we're still doing okay here, guys. Hopefully France comes into it pretty soon. They typically do, if I remember correctly. Okay, we'll have von Kuchler take everything else. Continuous spearhead to Paris. So I saw you talk about this before. Are you talking about something like this? Credfield? Is like that what we're doing? Pillbox has got a plan. I'm listening, man. What do we got here? Press tab. Uh-oh. Credfield's got the plays. So we're gonna go spearhead. Do I hold tab, or are you talking about shift? Did that do it? That did not do it. Are you talking about shift? I'm gonna hold shift. Or you just stepwise do it. So we do a spearhead here, hold tab, boom. I don't know, I think I'm doing it wrong. I'll have to practice with you outside of the stream. But all we need to do is that. And then let's get Breda. Okay. Let's get some of Kukler's best divisions here. It doesn't look like he has a lot of them. And let's get them on a sea line mission. What do we do here? Okay, so we'll get these guys on a sea line mission. There we go. Looking good. Got this huge airport here in Luxembourg. Thank you, Luxembourg. I'm going to point everyone in northern France. And then we're just going to play the waiting game, I guess. Rommel's going straight through there. Kukler's going to take the Channel Coast. Do a spearhead, then do another and press tab. Automatically assign the next spearhead to the continuous order. Easy clap. Okay. Took our field kitchen for the west front. Okay. These guys are going to go down there. And then who knows when France is going to come in. We should be able to break them easily. Knock on wood. We'll see what happens here. Let's see if anyone got an upgrade. Nope. We're doing okay on fuel. This is why you go war with France, because of this situation. Okay, so I think I'm going to hold here in terms of my government, because what I really want is army maneuver or Rommel. So let's just hold for a second here. Rommel gives division speed, right? Armor division attack and defense, not speed. So I think speed would be the next one that I go for. It looks like bombers are coming out of England. They must be bombing the crap out of me somewhere. try to defend a little bit, I guess. Okay, so no upgrades on the generals. That's really surprising. The spies are hanging out in England over here. That's pretty cool. We almost have the ciphers against England. Okay, got the artillery upgrade. And we're going to go concentrated industry first. And the guns. God, that's a long time, though. Okay, we can get delay with the XP that we ground. Okay, it looks like we're playing out the phony war in a really weird way. All right, got war with France. We don't need to do Operation Tannenbaum or Weserübung. We could get Weserübung real quick. Let me think about that. It would be nice to take out Denmark and then declare war against Norway, because then when we do Sea Lion, if those guys join the Allies, then they basically capitulate automatically. I think it's worth it. Let's go Weserübung. Oh, you guys are talking about the riots in Belarus? Yeah. We had a lot of rioting over here in the United States. It seems to be chilling out for now. Felt like our whole country was enraged there for a while. It was hard to really talk to anyone about it. People got really emotional here. Okay. Let's declare war on France. And we might as well pick up von Rundstedt for army regrouping, since we can't do anything else. I mean, it might be better to do Werner von Frisch with army logistics for when we go to the Eastern Front. Recovery rate is good to keep the attack moving. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. We'll see what happens here. Okay, so we'll turn everyone on. Sorry, just catching up with chat there. God, I need to address these resources somehow. Okay, we're building all that stuff. So we're going to need to go all refineries from here, and then we're going to pick up factories from other nations that we conquer. I need to buff my refining as soon as I can. Okay, here we go. France joins the Allies, no surprise there. Let's make sure that all these guys are coming up through here. They're actually suffering attrition. Okay, let's go ahead and get Werner von Frisch. See if that helps at all. It doesn't look like it helped at all. This is probably because the infrastructure is destroyed in that area. I really want the guns, but that is a little expensive. Let's get dive bombing. Okay, we got the UK Cypher. The Expeditionary Force doesn't appear that they're here yet. Do we just get Sidon? Okay, gotta break through. Take these guys out of the battle plan, and it looks like we're going right through there. Okay, Guderian's men need to head towards Paris. And in this situation, it would have been nice if we did get the French ciphers, but then we don't get the English ciphers. God, I would have loved to have had the speed guy by now. Okay, so we're going to pin them there, and then these guys are going to move around. And then if we can get Calais, that'd be good. Oh, going a little too fast. And let's have this guy hit up the whole channel here. Except for Cherbourg. For some reason they have really high stability, so we're going to need to pick off all these different areas. Let's see how the AI divided this up. So they have 9 divisions, and there's 9 divisions with Rommel. Let's see if this works. Dunkirk. Let's take these guys that don't have orders and put them to work. There we go. Nope. Just go around it. They're trying to cut me off here. So these guys are coming through. We got Paris. Okay, next place to go is Calais. "22 days. Come on, boys. Those guys can't move. Alright. Let's push these guys in. Dunkirk 2.0. I know, right? Oh, did I turn him on? Whoops. Did not mean to do that. let's see if he can get a little push going here. I'm just going to have this guy head over towards Brest. Why not? Let's do something a little risky here. Let's do that. Oh boy. I hope I'm not punished for this. So far, so good. Okay, so I need to get this guy into Paris. We need to hold Paris. For obvious reasons. Oop, the control B didn't work. What the heck? Work. Okay, control B is not working. See if we can't shove into Calais. That's not going to be enough. They're still not trying to cut my line at all. That's good. Here we are. Just keep moving, man. Ah, they cut me here. Okay. There we go. Don't let him get in. There you go. And we have Brest. Let's see how much he can nab up here. All right. That was weird. We never took Calais, but it worked. We are going to establish Vichy France. We could puppet France like Credfield did. And then we get the French Navy. Huh. I usually just establish Vichy France. But I guess if you puppet them... No Vichy? We don't need their navy. We 100% don't need their navy. Hello, Israel. Good to see you, man. Vichy will weaken Italy. Let's just do it for expediency. We get it right away. We don't have to worry about occupying territory. I don't know where their navy goes. Well, I guess... Wait, the puppet gets the navy, right? If we conquer all... Nah, take it all. Defeat the UK and all is fine. Alright. There's the trucks that I promised. Should fill our coffers back up with trucks. That's pretty clean. The British Expeditionary Force never came over as well. That's interesting. Looks like Free France lives on. And I don't think we get their navy, right, in this case. So as von Kugler's plan is ready... Rommel at a channel port. And I'm going to need Guderian to do the same. Let's get these guys moving as quickly as possible because I want to get over there. All the planes need to go to Calais. The Battle of Britain will begin right now. And it looks like we have planes in stockpile as well that I can dole out here. We have 3 CAS, 2 naval bombers. I'll take him. Take all the help I can get. Okay. Corsica is free, yeah. Doesn't that suck? Oh, thank you for reminding me about the resistance. This is gonna suck for a second. For a hot minute, for sure. We need to create a better MP division. So we'll just duplicate the Schnell and then change it into this. Do we have MP yet? We don't have MP yet. But eventually. Then let's change all of this to that. Okay, Rudolf Hess is dead. And we have Operation Weserübung. And let's go Army Innovations next. I guess we could demand Sudetenland. I'm just going to eat them anyways, though. It's probably Army Innovations Improved National Spirit. Daily political power gain 1. Remove national spirit, bitter loser. So that guy got kind of nerfed somewhere along the way. Having the extra political power would be nice. I don't think this really matters actually, but I really want Army Innovations for the 2x research bonus to land doctrine. Let's count this out here. Okay, so we've got delay in 161 days. So I basically can get another focus tree badge before I go Army Innovations. So we could demand Sudetenland. They're just going to declare war against us. Which actually would be fine. Okay. So we're going to get the war goal that way. I'm trying to think here. Let's have Kukler's divisions. I don't want Kukler over there in England. I don't want too much of his stuff over there in England. Okay, those guys are going. Okay, these guys are going to England. Okay, whatever. Witzelbin will be over here in the Danish belt doing his thing. Boom. That's going to be a mess. Okay, so we should have the war goal. Yeah, we have the war goal against Norway and Denmark. Pull all your army on their border. Who? Whose border? Credfield, what's going on? I watched the campaign on Greece yesterday. You guys were stretched thin. Okay. Do I need to justify at this point? Could probably take out Italy piecemeal, right? Let's see here. Okay, we're good to go. And we're getting hits on their navy all over the place. French Navy's still hanging out over here. Oh, they got a carrier over there. Jeez. I might want to let my air clear this area out a bit. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to cordon off England. With convoy raiding. And then we're going to put 2 of our fleets in the channel. And let's see if we can vie for superiority. We should be able to do this fairly easily. Knock on wood. Let's see if this touches off. We have air superiority. Usually, sometimes when it doesn't go like this, it just takes a little while. Naval supremacy, 13%. Well, that's awful. What do we lose here? Okay, let's pull the subs back. Just to the channel. See if that doesn't help. Okay, the game's getting a little more complex here. I like it. Laura, good to see you. Legio Eterna Victrix. Latin? Man, what did you say up here? Einer von Valen. Take the UK out first. Besides submarines, do you know how to play Navy? Yes, sir, I do. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Some task force are too far away for this region to give support. Okay. I guess I don't know how to play my Navy. What's the deal here, chat? What am I missing? Too far away from this region to give naval supremacy. Okay. Let's put him right up. Go right there. Oh, wow. He's done for. Well, this might turn into a grind here. There, do we do it? Yeah, apparently I don't know how to use my navy. I've never ran into that problem where they need to be right on the sea zone. That was weird. Okay, are these guys launching here? Put everyone on naval invasion support. Get in there, big boy. Come on. Okay, we got a spearhead. Okay, we're gonna move everyone over because air superiority is key. Go up to see the story about the great pilot. You like the Navy but don't like managing the production? Hey man, thanks for the tip there. I don't know what... That's the first time I've had to do that, so apparently that's an update? I don't know, you can tell me, but I've never had to get my Navy that close. Very interesting. Okay, so we need to get Portsmouth as quickly as possible. Let's get all of Kukler's forces over. This is going to be a little tricky. We need to get Guderian's over as well. Okay, so these guys need to get up to the line. I'll micro this guy. Let's head into London, boys. Okay, they're in the water. Hopefully I can get Portsmouth quickly here. And then what I need to do is remember to close the door here and not allow them to move their armies around. So we'll put that on convoy raiding. We're going to lose everything, it looks like, here, because it looks like raiders lost everything. Oh, his fleet's just not that big. Okay, we're okay. And then we'll go ahead and activate the ciphers on England. And now we're gods. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, got Portsmouth. Perfect. Let's get Rommel into Portsmouth. There you go, my man. Get that spearhead going. If we could nab Bristol, that would be awesome. Let those guys move. Move around to that way, that'll really help. Okay, von Kukler. Uh-oh. We're getting held up by French submarines. Uh-oh. It's no good. Go, man, go. These guys made it across, but they don't really have equipment. divisions. Okay, are they attacking me now? Okay, ship with low strength. I think that's what that was. Okay, Bristol has a guy in it. Let's just race to Plymouth. Kukler's going to get into London as quickly as he can. Come on, get across, get across. Okay. Guderian's across. Let's check out supply here. Yikes. Required 26, supported 8. Shoot. Okay, let's get these guys around. Lost half my panzer divisions to subs. Yeah, looks like it right there. Einer von Valen, Vichy equals trash. Oh boy. Alright, let's keep this going, boys. I don't know. Maybe I need to take the planes out of here because they're consuming supply. Desperate times equal desperate measures. We really need London. See if that helps supply. I think it did a little bit. Yeah, the supply went down to 21. And then we should have the transports coming over. So if the supply is that crappy and Rommel's coming over, maybe Rommel needs to leave. We'll see what we can get done here. Is there no one in Bristol? Okay, Rommel. Show me what you're made of, man. To do is get into London, and we should be good. I'm glad I went for the attrition guy. Oh, that's ugly. Paradox is just punishing me. So these guys are repairing, huh? So let's cancel the repair task there. I don't want to lose the pride of the Navy. Yeah, naval loss is eating you alive. Rommel taking lots of losses to subs too. Yep. I think we establish Vichy France, and that takes away most of their navy because it becomes puppeted. I think that that was a crucial thing that we may have not done the best on. Now we're going to be into a grinding war here. God, it looked like we were going to get into London there for a second. Heavy amounts of attrition here. We're still pushing though because of the ciphers. That one Panzer division is like toast. Come on, baby. They only have one division left in London. Come on. Can they attack this way? Yes. Go, baby, go. Dude, ciphers are definitely the meta. This is 100% ciphers. That's what I'm giving this to. Okay, what am I forgetting? Let's change the occupied territories of the UK to martial law. Oh, I guess I could bring Italy in. What's our supply like? Required 18, supported 8. Shit. It's getting a little better. Okay, maybe if I take Plymouth. Aw, come on, come on. It's like we have no air superiority, though. That's a real problem. Okay, they just snuck out of Plymouth. Oh. They just broke our lines here. Take all these guys out. I'm gonna do something fairly drastic here. Just do that. Let's see how bad our supply is now. What happened? I thought that guy was gone. Did they just come in? Oh, the war goal canceled because I don't have enough troops. God damn it. They have so much air force over there. I wonder how much of that would have been taken away if I had done Vichy France. You guys got to remember that I'm on Iron Man mode. Belgium, South African fighters, Australian, and they have Free France fighters. I think that they get less fighters, though, if I don't have Vichy France. Scoring hits on their subs. Okay, my tank that lost everything is coming around. All we need to do is get into there. I never do this. Maybe I could try a staff office plan. See if we have something cheaper. Nope. No one upgraded. I can't shove any more troops into that area, that's for sure. Okay, let's try a staff office plan. Okay, let's go, boys. Let's go. God, look at all these hits over here. Let's move the Air Force over and see if we can't get some air superiority. It doesn't look like it. Probably just worsens the attrition there. Okay, it looks like we're going to kick him out of Plymouth, though. And then things are going pretty well in London. Come on, just get in there. Ah! Let's pull the Air Force back out. We don't have air superiority anyway. Man, what can I do here? So we were not dealing with a focus there at all. We could get air superiority 10% or army offense with Halder. Let's go for our army offense. Free France invites us to the non-intervention committee. What the heck is this? No, we're not going to join the non-intervention committee. We're all about interventions here. Okay, we'll go with Halder for the offense. Oh, guys, gotta establish Vichy France. That's what I'm learning here. Okay, attrition in this area just improved by quite a bit. Because we got the port. They don't have a port, so this is an encirclement over here. Okay, we're starting to make some headway. I wonder, since they took out all the transports, oh my goodness. Okay, since these guys are well supplied over here, let's move the planes over that way. Keep on decrypting them. April 1937 here. And we're cut in half. man. Oh, no. No. Oh, we're not cut in half. Okay. Rommel, you're going to have to save him. Okay, all the planes are back there now. And I'm losing my tank right there. Wow. Well, this is screwed up. Oh, man, guys. Oh, that weirdness with France. Why France? Yep. We're done. We're done. It ain't gonna happen. I was hoping that we could get the UK capitulation by, like, at least March 37. I have been able to get it by November or December 36, I think is my fastest. I think you got to establish Vichy France because that takes away. So you puppet off most of their navy. We were having a lot of naval problems in the channel. And then in addition to that, then they have access to their planes as well. Steiner. Don't use the battle plan. Get Rick rolled. Convert my divisions. Play another game. We make another naval invasion from the other side? No. No, I think what we do now... God, I hate when this crap happens. We take France, and hopefully... So what happened if you're just joining the stream is basically France didn't enter the conflict when I went through the Low Countries. And for whatever reason, they had good stability as well. It really wasn't an issue, but it delayed me about 2 months. So if I had taken France out and established Vichy France, that denies the Free French the navy that I think they have now in Corsica and everything like that. I think that that's the key to doing Sea Lion. And remember, guys, we're on Elite Iron Man mode, so if you're giving me advice... and you play in your regular player, it might not work in this situation. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Turn around and hurt. What? Is that the way that song goes? Well, I think next stream I do. I'm going to pick it up at the Battle of France, and we'll see what the AI does. So everything else is normal. Because we could take France out really quickly and then go Sea Lion. And I might even have Sea Lion set up like over here to prep going across. I get a like for that. Everyone's leaving the stream now. Vanilla HOI4 is too easy, in my opinion. It is for sure. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, Foo. And just to go over the build real quick, what we did was... We went from Rhineland to Angelus to reassert eastern claims to Danziger War. And then basically, so in 280 days, you've got war with Poland. And you've got it free and clear. The Allies don't come into the war. And the way, you'll have to just look up a video on it or just watch the stream when I post it, but the way you get from Rhineland to Angelus, and we're only 3 days delayed. We got here in 70 days, and you need 500,000 men to qualify for Angelus. The way you do that is you basically churn out a bunch of motorized infantry. And some of the things that I didn't tell you guys, I kept most of the, I kept the original division template, and I kept all the regular experience units, and I didn't alter those divisions because there is a premium on the regular experience divisions that you get turn 1 in the game. So you don't want to alter up your division templates that are going to screw up your training on your existing divisions. So I forgot to mention that, but I typically mention that in my videos. And that is 100% important. All those regular experience divisions that you get are the most value you get turn 1 in this game. I have not tried Road to 56. You need to Sudetenland. I was about to Sudetenland, but then I lost. I put too many troops over here in southern England, and I had to disband a bunch of troops, and then I didn't have 750,000 troops to demand Sudetenland. And in this situation, that you're at war with the Allies, if you demand Sudetenland, you basically, Czechoslovakia will join the Allies against you, which actually is good in this situation. I should come out with some cool merch. Down in the description box, there is t-shirts. Oh, you don't like it? That's okay, man. What type of merch? Tell me what. Do you want a different design on the t-shirt? AI is pretty awesome. Britain and France actually moved their division to defend Poland and preemptive invade Germany through Luxembourg. That's cool. Hats? So one of my buddies wanted a hat with my E on it. I could do that. Check your build for Easy Navy. Credfield, what would you have done differently in this stream here? What were the mistakes that were made? Oh, that's right. You messaged me on Discord about the naval composition. I'll take a look at it again. All right, Pillbox. The merch does not give me the vibes of the... Okay, this is what I'll come out with. I'm going to come out with the E on a t-shirt and the E on a hat. How about that? But I don't quite know what type of picture we'd have. Let me get this up. Let me see if I can pull this over. Does this come over? Let me check this out. Let me see if I can't bring up my Teespring. See if this works. Okay, let's see if this pulls over. It does. Oh, look at that. Tank tops. I kind of like the sweatshirt. I ordered the t-shirt. I like it. I like the t-shirt. It's summer, so I didn't order a sweatshirt. But since there's a tank on it, I thought like tank top for sure. Pillbox, brilliant. Just the E. You guys are just all jazzed about the E. I was thinking just for the artistry of the T-shirt. You know, it's not really. I guess it's. I shouldn't say it's a channel T-shirt because it definitely doesn't say anything glaring about the channel. It's just more like artwork that I put onto a T-shirt. What about the German soldier on your channel? Big picture, your E on his right. Could do that. That's a good idea. Do hoodies? Okay, I'll put a hoodie out there. On the back of the t-shirt, it can be your full name of the channel. You think on the back? I don't know if Teespring allows me to do both sides. What's the E meme? God, what are these guys hitting up here? They freaking have two. See, look at this. Free French subs. That's what killed us, guys. That's why you go Vichy. We'll get it next time. We're going to get the W next time. See, I'm killing them all off slowly. If it's just the English subs, we're good to go. Frickin' France screwed me over, man. Pissed off that this didn't work. I hate when I don't get a good sea line, but it's not a 100% thing, you know? Pants? They don't. They probably have pants. Yeah, they do have pants on Teespring. The sweatpants with an E. Dude, I could have a whole outfit. I'll check out the Greek pilot in World War II. It was the Winter War, right? Does Mark Felton have a video on it? France screws everyone over. A hoodie with ESG and Grand Battle Plan is good. Chance my mind. So, like, let's think about this. This, I guess there's not one symbol for it. Is this a good symbol for Grand Battle Plan? The picture would be this. This looks a little weird. For Grand Battle Plan, I don't like that logo. I like this as a good Grand Battle Plan. That looks like Grand Battle Plan. Yeah, message me on Discord, Marshall. In DM efficient. Sounds good. Oh. Yeah, dudes. That's the problem, is I don't know what is copyrighted and what's not. You're right. That would be copyrighted. I could not put that on a t-shirt. Yikes. My E is just, that's not going to be copyrighted though, so maybe I just need to make some basic E t-shirts. It sounds like that's what you guys want. Okay, how about this? Okay, I'm thinking about it. How about an Embrace the Speed t-shirt? I'm thinking that that should be my... Someone messaged it to me. Does anyone know if that's a meme or where that comes from? But someone messaged that to me and I was like, yes, that is like a channel slogan right there if I've ever heard one. Embrace the speed. You Google it and nothing comes up, so I don't know. Oh, you can draw it? That's cool. His name is Marinos Mitralexis. What's your idea, Marshall? Yeah, I gotta sleep after the stream, dude. Work tomorrow. It's gonna be a long one. Efficient strategy gaming and grand battle plans sound very similar to me. The pilot? I'll check it. I'll Google it as I'm laying in bed. Stopped after sea line. Yikes. Where was I in my production here? I think it's probably superfluous to even go for tac bombers. Get 5 a year. The battleships aren't out. The destroyers aren't out. Probably need to prioritize the destroyers and not worry about the battleships. What survived over here? Holy shit, that whole navy's gone. Oh my god. Admiral Scheer is still alive though. We lost the whole frickin' navy. Jesus. Fourth Rome, I forgot to say hi to you, man. Historical Germany? So Yugo is going to come in. Czechia we could have come in fairly easily. But Italy I'd have to declare war again. I'd have to justify. 5 political power in 25 days. Wow. So right before we get the UK, we could start justifying against Italy. Declare war against Denmark and Norway right before we get UK. All right, guys. Well, we're going to end the stream here. I think we did a pretty good job up until a few mistakes at the end, but hey, it was a lot of fun anyways. And you get a really good Germany guide up until we take France out, because that typically doesn't happen. I mean, France typically supports the Low Countries. We're on historical mode here. I mean, come on, France. Look at your merch ideas. Well, check out my merch. Everyone's been asking for new merch, so apparently I'm gonna expand my merch Teespring store. We'll get some hats and some hoodies, and just with the efficient E on it. And also, if you guys need any help playing this game, just shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And in return, if you guys can just drop a like and subscribe on my videos, I'd really appreciate it. Having a lot of fun with the channel. I just do this on my spare time, and I definitely like live streaming with you guys and talking with you guys. You guys are a lot of fun. Finland gives land to the USSR without war. Yeah, you guys stay safe too. I do have a Discord pillbox. Check it out. It's on the front page of my channel. In the channel banner, you'll see it. Can't believe you're not on there already, pillbox. Come on, man. All right, guys. You have a good night, and thanks for joining. Appreciate it.